Today I have an interesting video for you. Finally, there's a first for everything. Here are two sets of strings from their diode. They're pretty much the same, only this one's coated. Will they sound the same? Let's find out. Hi, welcome to Bass the World. My name is Gregor Fries and on bass we have my buddy Kai Lemke today. And in case you're wondering, this is my Sandberg Bass the World signature bass, the version with swamp ash body and masterpiece aging. It's a normal jazz bass, a bit of a hybrid between the 60s and the 70s model. Having that out of the way, we've recorded a bunch of licks with the NYXL strings and then the exact same stuff again with the XTs. To start this comparison off, let's hear the intro again. The first half is one set, the other half is the other set. Try to find out which is which and when the audio changes from one recording to the other. Did you figure it out? It's not that easy, right? And that to me is rather astonishing. There was a time when I played coated strings all the time, back in the days before I had partnerships with string manufacturers and I had to buy my own strings. This was always a bit of a love-hate situation. I loved how long they lasted. I used to practice and gig a lot when I was younger, and coated strings saved me a lot of money. What I didn't like is how they felt. You could easily feel the coating, like a plastic layer protecting the strings. And I didn't love how they sound, not that they sounded bad or anything, but I preferred the sound of fresh, high quality strings with all their little details. Which leads me back to these two. We've reviewed the NYXL strings recently. They're great sounded nickel-plated steel strings that made me fall in love a little bit. The mids with this warmth combined with a nice presence, they made me reconsider my steel strings only approach when it comes to these Bass the World basses. Now the XTs seem to have the exact same characteristics, only they're coated, which means they will last significantly longer. And they don't even feel that different. The NYXLs feel a tiny bit rougher. Of course they do, you're touching the raw metal and the windings. The XTs are a bit more slippery, which gives an impression of slightly less control, but from my experience, that only matters for the first 2 hours or so. Here's one more A-B comparison, this time with a slow bass line with lots of sustain. I'm not saying they sound exactly the same, there's a tiny difference in all examples we recorded. But these could very well be accounted for just by being played half an hour apart from each other. The difference is so small I need another day or two to wrap my head around this. Which means if you want to save some money, go for the XTs. They even cost the exact same as the NYXL strings, which is also crazy. If you want to try them out on your own bass, check the links in the video description below. We're working with a bunch of the diode dealers here in Europe and also in the US. And if you order these strings or anything else through these links, they will know we sent you and pay us a little kickback, which is the easiest way to support our channel. Here's a video of the NYXL strings. Here's a fabulous bass shop where you can get this. And here's me saying, bye. Bass the World.